Under the laser-focused leadership of President Paul Kagame, Rwanda is fast becoming one of the most vibrant nations in Africa, averaging an impressive 8.61% annual GDP growth rate for the past 18 years. With its 12.5 million inhabitants and a median age of 19.6 years, Rwanda's population is among the youngest on the planet. It is that young population that Rwanda is counting on to make its knowledge-based economy. To that avail, quality higher education focused on research and innovation is paramount. It is against that backdrop that the University of Rwanda, UR, was created in 2013 by merging 7 public higher learning institutions into one consolidated entity of higher learning excellence.
It's a big institution with a community of 30,000 people working mainly on 10 campuses around the country. We have a full range of courses, professional programs, professional schools. Principally undergraduate, but increasingly postgraduate in the offerings. And we're shifting towards online provision, online resources, rather than the traditional, conventional face-to-face mode of teaching and learning. One of the strengths is our ability to make the best out of what we've got, and also to recognize where we can improve things, to recognize where we can enhance things, and to recognize where we need to invest for the future. But our most precious asset and strength is the young people who come to the University of Rwanda, full of hope, bright, brilliant, beautiful, intelligent people who really want and expect their lives to be transformed during their time at university. But you see, our real mission and vision is to ensure that we provide graduates who will continue to be fit for the workforce for the next 20 years or so.
There are 6 independent self-governing colleges at the University of Rwanda. The college system is credited with the success of the university. It allows for students and academics to be part of a large internationally known community while reaping the benefits of being part of a smaller and more manageable interdisciplinary college community. Welcome to the College of Agriculture, Animal Science and Veterinary Medicine, URCAVM.
Our mandate is really to train graduates that will contribute to rural development and economics of the country. We train students not only with technology, skills, techniques, but we train them also for life, for leadership, and especially for community engagement. Given our mandate and the current worldwide pressing problems, climate change is not only issue of Rwanda, it is not only issue of region, it is a worldwide problem. So our aspiration is really to train people who will face these issues of climate change, who will deal with environment and conservation, especially agriculture conservation. This time we have aspiration of developing agriculture mechanization, irrigation, agribusiness, and food security programs. So all these are not only regional or national issues. So we believe we are the most college that focusing on the future, thinking about the future of the world, and funding solution to that.
URCAVM comprises of 4 different schools: the School of Agriculture and Food Sciences, the School of Agricultural Engineering, the School of Animal Sciences and Veterinary Medicine, and the School of Forestry and Nature Conservation.
We did a baseline survey and we found that there are nearly 40% loss of horticultural products. And as you know, that horticulture is very important because it is the most important source of micronutrients in the food that we consume. And being a food scientist and also having a sound knowledge and foundation in nutrition, I think this project helps me to reach out to the communities so that they can overcome hidden hunger and malnutrition. And one of the aims of the country through SDG is that to reduce this type of problem so that the capacity or the human capacity in the country is strengthened and they will be more able to do a wonderful job for the nation. We also help our students in research projects, so they do some research to find out which methodology is the best, what is suitable for this region, what is suitable for the people in this place.
This is to ensure that Rwanda has all the technicians, engineers and professionals it needs to revolutionize its agricultural sector through mechanization and use of new technologies and scientific breakthroughs.
I really started to get interested in food science when I was in level 4. The quality of education is good because we are able to have a place where to study, and especially for my department of food science and technology, we mainly have to do lab practices and we are able to do them. And the staff members, I mean the lecturers, are very friendly, like we can share with them if we have questions, and that helps us to communicate well, to learn well, and to put in practice what we study.
The reason why I chose to do agriculture economics is that in the developing countries, Rwanda is among those countries. The agriculture sector contributes much to the gross domestic product, and there is potentials in that agriculture. The College of Agriculture, Animal Science and Veterinary Medicine, it is the nice and organized institutions of which I thought it can help me to achieve and do my course well in the organized way than any other place in the country.
Main business is to coordinate research carried out in our college. At every school, we have a focal person who is in charge of coordinating our work with every unit, because research is done in the departments, in the school, and then our work is rather to try to facilitate or coordinate. Over the years, our college has been involved in research carried out with many agencies, including, of course, FAO and others. But for now, we have 24 projects that include research and innovation projects and capacity building projects.
Like a potato seed is a national problem, and if we are really researchers, we need to show them how technology and varieties can be assessed and maybe selected, and how we can multiply them. So our tendency is to work with private sector in all of our research unit. Of course, we have this milk processing plant which serve as a research and teaching, but also partnership with private center. And with this milk or dairy value chain, I think we are working with private. Our role there is to show how research can influence production, and the production, of course, will bring the private people to have more money.
The College of Agriculture Sciences and Veterinary Medicine has a key role to play, as agricultural sector remains the backbone of Rwanda's economy and its main source of export earnings. This is why the college concentrates all its efforts in research and outreach programs to devise homegrown solutions to real-life situations faced by Rwandan farmers. From studying crops, updating newly available data on crop protection, innovative approaches to animal husbandry and veterinary medicine, to the economics of agriculture via agribusiness. URCAVM has had its work cut out for it and has been successful at it.
What I appreciate is that they give room to the students, a space where they can express themselves.
URCAVM is the only place in Rwanda where animal scientists and veterinarians are trained. This place is at the epicenter of all animal sciences related issues in the country and, gradually, the region. The School of Animal Sciences and Veterinary Medicine teaches its students the latest available scientific knowledge on improving the productivity of farmed animals, management of wildlife, aquatic resources, health and welfare care for a variety of animals, food safety, and other animal sciences related issues.
I had agriculture on my heart. Then when I came here, I found good lecturers with some very nice facilitating materials. They have impacted me, and so far I think the quality is really good, which makes me stand and say I'm on a very good level after having completed the 3 years and I'm in my first year. It exposes us to the outside environment.
Another pillar of Rwanda's transformation that falls right on the lap of URCAVM credentials is forestry and nature conservation. Prior to the creation of this department, the program was virtually non-existent. In Rwanda, people working in forestry had been trained in agroforestry, but not in oriented plantation forestry. Recognizing the need for the improvement in the forest resources management sector, the University of Rwanda added forestry to its curriculum. The program provides knowledge and skills for managing forest resources, the environment, and Rwanda's biodiversity, including its bodies of water and wildlife. It also tackles the economics of forestry and nature conservation to contribute to the country's economy and poverty reduction. For the past 5 years, the College of Agriculture, Animal Science and Veterinary Medicine has graduated over 5,036 students, 32% of whom were female versus 68% male. The government of Rwanda has been paramount in supporting a whopping 85% of students registered at the university. Students' enrollment is on average 33% female, 67% male. Despite its many successes, the leadership of the University of Rwanda intends to do more to increase enrollment and gender parity as they look forward to many more years of great achievements.
Everyone is being trained to solve a problem and to find a job. So the job is obvious for us. Today we are proceeding with postgraduate programs, short courses, where you can come and specialize in one value chain, for example. In one module, or you take a short course where you want to just maybe to intervene in dairy value chain, in poultry value chain, in fish value chain. So it depends. So the market is there, the job market is there, and I think it is the uniqueness. Then when we talk about linkage with consumers and farmers, you know, it is a big high demand and a big population. So we are trained for a purpose, and we are trained to face, to have a client. Our clients are everywhere.